quand je suis arrivée au pays, c'est en 1993, au début de cette année, que je suis arrivée avec... j'ai vécu toute la guerre au Liban, j'ai perdu 2 membres de ma famille. Donc c'était comme un contexte de désespoir de mon pays. Et j'ai décidé d'émigrer, de venir au Canada pour un meilleur avenir pour moi et pour chercher la paix. Donc c'est comme ça que j'ai pensé arriver au Canada. Donc j'ai fondé ma famille en 1994, j'ai eu des triplets. Donc j'ai resté élever ma famille, mes triplés, jusqu'à l'âge où ils sont allés à l'école. Je suis allée à l'université encore faire des études. J'étais auparavant au Liban, j'ai étudié en sciences infirmières et j'ai travaillé comme infirmière diplômée pendant à peu près 8 ans au Liban. Mais j'ai changé quand je suis allée aux études ici à l'Université Concordia. J'ai fait un bac spécialisé en traduction et une maîtrise en traductologie. Donc j'ai travaillé comme traductrice agrégée, terminologue, et j'ai aussi travaillé dans l'enseignement. Et après, c'est ça, j'ai commencé à m'impliquer à l'université comme coprésidente et conseillère pour l'association. On faisait des conférences et j'étais impliquée beaucoup aussi dans des organismes à but non lucratif dans ma ville, là où je restais depuis 1994. Je suis impliquée dans beaucoup d'organismes à but non lucratif. Donc en même temps, ça faisait longtemps que j'étais en politique. Je me suis présentée 2 fois. J'ai gagné les investitures, mais je n'ai jamais gagné. Je suis élue, justement, c'est la première fois en 2015. Mais justement, le fait que j'ai choisi le Parti libéral du Canada, c'est que j'aime les idées de ce parti qui a déjà créé la Charte des droits et libertés, le multiculturalisme, le bilinguisme et tout ça. J'ai à cœur aussi la condition féminine dont je fais partie maintenant de ce comité, l'équité salariale aussi, je fais partie de ce comité. Donc tout ce qui touche la femme, j'ai aussi un grand penchant. Tout ce qui touche les pauvres, les aînés. Vraiment, j'ai décidé d'être en politique pour être la voix de ceux qui n'ont pas de voix. Et c'est pour cela que j'ai décidé de m'impliquer et d'être en politique. In Canada is always promoting peace throughout history. We continue to try and strengthen our relations with every country around the world, including the Middle East and North Africa, and in order to pursue and maintain peace in the country. So fostering cooperations and collaboration with each and every country throughout diplomacy, mutual understanding, and it's going to be the best way to maintain relations and implement peace in the region. And also assisting these countries where they may not have the internal capacity to govern, and building a trusting relationship between Canada and these countries is really important. This question is very interesting and easy to answer because I think we've seen a lot of these in our government, the actual government. We've seen increased diversification with this government, and throughout many cultural backgrounds. Also, we've seen a gender, for the first time ever, a gender-based, balanced cabinet, breaking down these barriers to participation in politics and encouraging groups that might typically be disadvantaged is exceptionally important. So the Canadian cultural mosaic is flourishing, and more accurate representation at the national level is good. I believe the sooner people become involved in public life and more, I mean, this is the best way that in enhancing, getting connected, being also inclined to pursue public office, help us contribute to democracy by becoming involved, championing issues important to you, writing to your MPs, join political parties that represent your interests the most, and becoming involved with the local riding association, local boards, and community organization, making sure also that everyone is registered, and when the time comes to vote, get out and vote. be involved at all levels, municipal, provincial, and federal level. It's the best thing to do to help democracy. Everyone agrees that in some capacity discrimination of minorities exists in all societies. It comes in varying degrees. We have been striving hard to break down preconceived notions, stifle stereotypes and bigotry, and like that through education to foster inclusivity. And also we have language barriers sometimes that all the new Canadians face. We also have stigma surrounding Islam. It's often applied to all Arabic culture, and the fear of Islamic terrorism, and the perception that their views, I mean the views of new Canadian from Islamic culture, from Islamic source, that their views are not compatible with Western societies, which is not true all the time. So this is unfounded and untrue, and we don't have to generalize and judge people from their origin. So we should not paint this negative picture to the entire people through the actions of people that do not represent them, and judge that these people are so and so because some group in this from this origin are making this image, negative image about the whole culture. Also, we have also sometimes the cultural shock for new immigrants who come, let's say from, let's speak about the newcomers, the new refugees, the 25,000 we accepted. Some of them have a cultural shock because they choose a new place for them and their families, so it might be also a barrier and difficulty at the beginning. But these challenges get smoother and get resolved with time and with involvement in society. If you want me to stick to one word, I mean Canadians can learn perseverance from the Arabic people. I mean, if you look at the never-ending conflict in the Middle East, and you just think how these people are striving to live there, and through all these difficult times, it's really unbelievable how they live and how they strive and how they continue to think how to look for a better place for them, better future for their children and for their families. So from refugees also, it will be the less stable places where they come from. Some of them, they didn't come, they are still staying there, and they are looking for a better future for their families. Like I can understand what they're going through, because I am coming from an area which is similar to what is going on in Syria and Iraq. I lost during the war my father and my brother, and I understand what they're going through. And I learned also from my mother the determination and perseverance to go on, to continue my life, and to always have hope in the future. And this is what Canadians learn from these people, which is amazing. I mean, just to see what's going on in other places. We here in Canada, we can't see what those people are facing over there. It's very difficult to imagine, except if you go and search or talk to people who went through the difficulties they're going through. So it's better appreciation that integration and exposure and education. Canadian can learn more about Canadian from originally coming from Middle East and North Africa. And the more you dig into something, the more you learn about these cultures. So if you perceive that these people are the other, the more you know them, the more detail you know about the culture and about how they think, the more you think that these people are a human being like you and me. So we can look how the Syrian refugees were helping at Fort McMurray tragedy. It's very humanizing experience and very touching and inspiring to see these people who just came to Canada are helping other people undergo through this tragedy, and it's really compassionate, and it's really going back to our human being, to see if we can help and to be kind to each other. I mean, this is how we can learn from these people. I mean, through integration, education, and learning about how they think and what they went through their life before coming here. It's very difficult what they went through, these people. So it's the only way.